right, you guys, welcome back to Temptation Resort. We are so excited to be here, and we have so many new vlogs coming at you to answer a bunch of new questions about 2022 because things have changed. The resort's changed, we've changed, the people here have changed. I mean, obviously it's a resort, you know, new people come and go all the time, but we have a lot to talk to you about, and today we're going to be answering your questions because I've gotten a lot of those just from, I guess, things that we didn't answer in our previous vlogs, so we want to get those answered for you. One of our most asked questions is about like the demographics of this resort because people really want to know the types of people that they're going to meet before they come here, which makes a lot of sense to me because we want to know that too. Now, you're going to have to take this with a grain of salt because we can really only answer the demographics for us being here right now.
But what we can do, we can like kind of compare them from like last time we were here versus this time, so like that way you get maybe a better scope.
Yes, watch both videos, watch all of them. Please subscribe.
But I think for the most part it's between 27 and probably like early 40s at the most. Like, I mean, granted there are older people than that.
Definitely people older and definitely like, people younger too. But that would just be the majority of the people that we've met here have been between that age range. I think the youngest people we met were 24.
Yeah, I think so.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm 26 and she's 25, so yeah, I think the youngest that we've met is 24. And the oldest, I mean, we've seen some much older people here. Here probably like
60s. Yeah, but you know what we have seen a lot of? Bachelor parties.
Yeah.
So many bachelor parties.
Bachelor parties.
Which is kind of fun because it's just like a group of dudes and they're all just trying to like, you know, get drunk and have a good time.
Yeah, absolutely. And then we've also met people on girls trips because I mean, hello, we're on girls trips and like it's a good place for birthdays also. Like that's what we did for my birthday last year is we came here for that. So you get like groups of both sexes, which is great because necessary for everyone. And I feel like this trip in particular, we have met a lot more couples than just like singles. Oh, people are raging. What time is it? It's
time to rage.
Time to rage.
Time to rage o'clock.
Time to rage o'clock. 1 p.m., 9 a.m. I heard people screaming at like 7 a.m. and I'm just like, am I missing some party? Because I think we were missing some party at 7 a.m.
I think people were just going home from the party.
You know, I thought 5 hours of not partying a day was decent, but you know, I guess we need to like tone that down to like 2 or 3. But we are just getting some abs from all the dancing that we're doing, you know, becoming super
My thighs have never been on fire more than it has on this trip.
You're making great workouts.
And my liver, this is the hardest working liver in the universe, Morty.
Yes, 100%. Our livers are working out possibly more than our legs are, but honestly, who knows? You know, I think they're pretty balanced at this point.
Is your liver on this side or this? I hope I just didn't look like an idiot.
I don't. What?
Just put it in the comments which side. Do I look like an idiot for pointing on this side or not?
Yeah, because people that party really know about like livers and stuff. Because if they cared that much about the liver, I don't know if they'd be watching this video. Okay, another question.
Wait, you never told me what the thing is. How am I supposed to talk about the subject?
I'm gonna announce it.
Okay, sorry. Proceed.
Another one of our like super big questions that we get is how many people here really go topless? And I would honestly say it's a solid 50%. Like there are a lot of topless people. I mean, when you're gonna take 50% of like a few hundred people, that's still like a few hundred people that are topless. Yeah. Like, I feel like we don't even really see like one type of body that's like more topless than the other. Like you see every type of person, younger, older, big toplessness, smaller toplessness. Like you see like all of it.
The nip.
Yeah, that, exactly.
But if you feel comfortable to do it, if you don't, hey.
Yeah, and there's no pressure to do that either. I mean, some people might be like, hey, flash your boobs. But I'm like, I'm not trying. I was like,
flash your biscuits.
Flash your biscuits.
Give me those Pillsbury Doughboys.
I'm dead. Yeah, so some people might be like, flash your biscuits. But that doesn't mean you have to because it's whatever you feel comfortable with. But you know, if you're like worried thinking like, oh, I want to go topless, but you know, what if not many other people are doing it? Don't worry. Plenty of people are doing it and you won't feel uncomfortable about it.
Just make sure you sunscreen them up.
Yes. Okay. You've seen too many burnt biscuits.
That worked perfectly.
It really did. It really did, didn't it?
Here to butter them up.
Butter. We're going too far. Butter your biscuits. We're moving on to the next question. So another question we get a lot are like, what are the tipping expectations? Because this is an all-inclusive resort, so of course you can go and get whatever you want, but are tips expected? And I wouldn't say that they are expected, as in like you're not going to get good service or a dirty look if you don't tip.
Right.
But it is of course really nice to tip, and your bartenders and your servers and your spa people, not that we know because we've never been in spa, but you definitely tip spa people because they do a lot of work.
Yeah.
Your maids, like, of course tipping is always like preferred over like
they work so hard.
So hard.
You know what I mean?
Working
To try
in this heat.
Try to keep everyone happy, trying to accommodate to everyone.
Always with a smile on their face.
Exactly, like no complaints like ever. So like,
Yeah.
you know, like don't feel obligated to if you're on a budget, but at the same time, like, you know, throw an extra dollar or two, like just say like, hey, like thank you, we appreciate you, and you wouldn't believe how much that goes just in itself.
Yes, I'd say though, like if you're worried about how much to tip, I'd say $1 per item. So like if you're getting a drink, they do also accept tips in both US currency and pesos. Probably other forms of currency, because I mean there's money exchange places all around here because it's a very touristy area, so I don't think they're going to be like, don't give me that Canadian dollar.
How
like,
dare you?
Yeah, I'd say the most accepted though is probably US dollars and pesos. And then when you go to like the all-inclusive restaurants, I would maybe leave like maybe $5-10 for that, depending on if you're getting like more service, like say if you're one of the premier guests and like you're getting like premium liquor and like premium foods and you're spending a little bit more time there, then you know maybe up that to like $15. But you know, like I said, not expected but just appreciated. So there is a desk where you can book a bunch of excursions here that like the hotels offer. Their main one would probably be the Biscuits Cruise.
This is a all one word YouTube.
Yeah,
not
this
two
is all one word. I'm just gonna so you can book the Boost Cruise, and that's probably the most that's probably like the most popular one that people book here, and it goes on pretty often.
Yeah, I was like, I heard people have like a really good time at that, and I heard it gets really crazy.
Really crazy.
Unfortunately, we haven't been able to experience it because this one gets seasick.
I don't do boats.
Super easy.
Yeah.
But we see what we were having dinner at Seaflirt the other day, and we saw like literally like 7 boats full of people. Like
they were. We heard Pitbull all the way out in the water.
Yeah,
they were partying, they were raging. People like hanging off the side. I think maybe I have kind of bad vision, but that's what it looked like to me at least.
But there was just like hordes of people like coming in, like walking.
Hordes of people charging in from the ocean drunk.
But yeah, so it was just. It looked like a good time, so if you're into that, you know, it's on like a catamaran, like a really big catamaran. And then from the people that we talked to, they seem to have a really fun time and they recommend it. So if you're willing to do that and you kind of like don't want to like leave the resort, but like kind of like get away from it, then that might be like your best option is to book that with Temptations.
I did see another one when I was walking in the lobby today about a Coco Bongo experience. That was like a like bar type party. So basically the ones that they offer are a lot of like party things.
Yeah, everything that they offer is more party, obviously, because that's what you're here to do.
Yes, of course.
But there was also like, you know, even just getting off at the airport and everything, there seemed to be a lot of fun. Like there was like a Circus Olay thing that you could possibly book. Check those out if you're willing to do that, or you want to get away from the resort if you're here for a long time. But I feel like if you're here for a short time, like stay here, experience all it has to offer.
Like you're never gonna be bored here. Like there's always something to do. There's always somewhere to go. This resort is huge. It takes you forever to walk from one side to the other.
Huge.
Huge. Yeah. Like especially if you're like us on a budget, like. We're not leaving the resort. Like we can do excursions when we book cheaper hotels, but like if you're spending $300 to $400 a night to be here,
we can book excursions when there's not a constant party already here.
Exactly, right? I'm like, why am I gonna go somewhere else to party when there's a party that I already paid for here? So yeah, definitely things to do and things along the strip because you're on the hotel zone strip. I mean, I guess if you're coming from another country and you're only here for a few days, you need to go out and do an excursion, but you really don't need to leave the resort.
We met a few people that were from London this first time in Mexico, and I was like, okay, like I get why you're trying to experience other things. We've just been to Mexico so much that it's like we know all the excursions, all the like, oh, you want to go see whale watching, you want to go like do this, like we've seen most of it, you know.
Yeah, so we're just here to party now and have a good time. And dance the Pitbull. Yeah, buddy.
Mr. Worldwide.
Nope, lost my voice. Can't do that. We're gonna switch roles. Ready? Mr. Worldwide. Do 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 do. Yeah, perfect. Next tip. Okay. Now we're going to give our best opinions on what drinks to get because people ask that. And the drink that I personally can drink all day is vodka lemonade because one,
He didn't like that answer.
So dramatic.
He didn't like that answer.
Well,
He was
then
like,
don't
that is
drink it. Because with the vodka lemonade, like, it's not very sugary, like I guess most lemonade, like saying like the US or something, when you get it, like I can't drink that as much there because it's just so sugary. But here, they kind of just put like a little bit of concentrated lemonade and then they mix it with like either tonic or seltzer water. I'm not really sure, but it's clear. So,
it's good.
yeah,
it's really
and they
good.
put a lot of liquor in there, so it gets you pretty drunk pretty quick and it's good. And yeah, you can drink it all day long. I've yet to have a hangover and super yummy.
Yeah.
What's your favorite drink?
It's hard because I'm a big beer drinking girl. Got that beer gut.
You're also great at beer drinking contest.
But if, you know, like that's a good, like, I guess day drink, and during like the night I obviously do like her drink, but I would say like mojito. But the problem with the mojitos is you have to find the perfect bartender to make the perfect drink.
Yes.
Because like there's some make them sweeter than others, some might add more mint, and you know, you just gotta find whatever you like. So it is a trial and error. Luckily, David and Felipe make the best ones. So
shout out to David and Felipe. All right, now.
It's the theme song of the whole
It
trip.
really is. Pitbull is the theme of the trip. We manifested an entire playlist full of Pitbull
We're
music.
still manifesting mans with mustaches. Though.
Yeah, we are,
For her.
baby. The bus is getting here soon. The bus full of men with mustaches.
It crashed 5 times, but
Crashed 5 times.
It
They
stopped
stopped
for
to get
beard.
beard oil. They had to now we're getting really off topic. I like men with mustaches. We're continuing. Now this next, I don't think anybody asked this, but I'm gonna tell you. If it's 3 a.m. and you have drunk munchies and you want to order room service, don't order anything except the corn chowder, because all the other food, garbage. I mean, the food at this resort is really good, but for some reason the room service food, not great.
Yeah.
But that corn chowder slaps at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
So just order like an excessive amount like we did. Link to that. Good morrow. It's 2 a.m. and we are ordering room service. Let's have some fun. We are in after hours. So we are going to order not 1, not 2, not 4, but 6 corn chowder. I want an uneven number of corn chowder. That's just stupid.
Why don't we just do 4 and then just share?
No, 6 corn chowders. There we go, baby.
Ayo.
6 corn chowders and a salad. Oh, I should have been recording when I got that phone call, but apparently they called us and they said they only have 3 orders of corn chowder and not 6.
How dare they?
How dare they? But they're gonna give us an extra salad. So, you know, soup and salad at 2, 3, whatever time it is, a.m. Yo, we got the salad and the soups. Yeah, buddy.
They were like, yo, you can't have that much corn chowder, so you can only have 3.
Yeah, apparently we can only have 3 corn chowders and 2 salads to make up for the lack of corn chowders. But you know what? It is what it is. Corn chowder, fire. This salad, fire. We couldn't even finish the 3 bowls. Our eyes were just, our stomachs were just, no wait.
Like, our expectations for eating were way bigger than what we were actually
we could
gonna
actually eat. These last 3 tips that we have are just general things to keep in mind because it is very important, and we've probably said these in our last vlogs, but very important.
And it's very easy to lose track of these 3 easy
because
things.
so many people do, and we see it all the time. You're like 24/7. So, 1, stretch. Stretch before you start your day. You're gonna be going hard. You're gonna be in the pool. Like, you're gonna be eating and then drinking in the pool. Like, just stretch it out. Don't get those like
I know.
leg cramps and then like die.
It might seem weird to like stretch and you're like, oh, but like it's just like your thighs and stuff from dancing, just having so much fun, and you're just standing all day, it just like hurts.
Yes, it does. So
it's an
just do
easy
that.
thing to do right in the morning and then walk out.
Yeah, and they do also have water aerobics at the pool, which is a good way to start your day. And then yes, it does turn quite sexy as like you do like the arm workouts at first, but then you're massaging people. Remember that? Like you started doing that, and then they were on like a circle. I did the arm part, but then when people started massaging people, I was just like,
we did the arms
12 p.m. I'm not there for that right now.
No wonder I forgot about it because I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, oh yeah, because we didn't do that.
We did not do that. But and then our 2 biggest tips is always reapply sunscreen every 2 hours. Like,
don't burn your biscuits.
Do not burn your biscuits. You will be miserable. Don't burn your face, your shoulders, especially. Like, you might think, oh, I'm good. You're probably not good. Go back and reapply. No. Don't burn your biscuits.
I'm sorry.
That's in the, we're making tips about it. We gotta practice.
I didn't burn them. They're just slightly singed.
You know, slightly singed. And last but not least, drink water. You have one drink, you drink a whole bottle of water. You chug the whole thing, you smash it on the bar, but not like at the bartender, just aggressively and be like, I'm healthy. And then you go back to drinking.
You have to say it just like that though.
That's what I've done every single time. Have yet to have a hangover, have never felt bad waking up, have been able to party from 12 p.m. to 3 a.m. every day because I'm consistently drinking water. I think since we've been here, we've probably collectively drinking like 30 waters each. Because you don't want to miss the party at night. Like, you don't want to get too drunk during the day and then pass out and then miss the whole party.
We see it all the time.
All the time.
We see people get so day drunk that they don't even come to the night party. And I'm like, oh, you're just wasting, like, you know.
You
like,
just missed out on like something amazing.
A good experience, so.
Yeah, so drink that water. All right, you guys, that is all we have from your questions answered, but this is not the only Temptations vlog we have. We have 4 more coming at you. We are so excited to be back here, and we are deep diving into all of these parties, so we have a lot more to talk about. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you're ready for next week's video, and we will catch y'all then. Woo!
If you're not creepy and you want to have a good time, make sure at Temptations that you dress up.
Yes, like all the fun is dressing up. Like, you don't have to, but come on.
Literally, if you have nothing else to like do, if you don't have like, if you don't want to come here for like the drinking, which is crazy, or the like partying, or if you like just come to like dress up, because like I have never had so much fun like dressing up like how I want. I can't do this every day.
No.
At this resort,
how many times
do we do this? Every day.
Every day. It's not Halloween every day in the real world, but here it is.